Tonight, the community of Lewiston, Maine is coming together to remember the victims of the worst mass shooting in state's history. The ceremony is being held 1 year after the shooting left 18 people dead. NBC 10's John Maroney is joining us live from Lewiston, where the city and the community are preparing for that service. John?
JC, people have started to arrive here at the Coliseum for tonight's memorial service. It's been a long day, it's been a long year, but the city seems prepared for the long haul.
We've come together to help our neighbors in any way possible. The city has been so supportive to people that are still healing.
Lewiston strong. 1 year later, the healing continues, especially for Leroy Walker, whose son Joe was murdered while on the job at Schmenge's Bar and Grill.
Joe Walker was a big name in this community, and he had thousands of people that loved him, and he loved thousands back.
In all, 18 people died when a gunman opened fire at Schmenge's and Just-in-Time Recreation. The shooter ended up taking his own life, but Lewiston is still struggling.
Let us remind ourselves that we are not alone, that we are Lewiston strong, and that we will continue to heal together.
At Maine Mill, a Lewiston museum, they're collecting memorials. This is a new exhibit made of plastic flower sleeves. The goal, give people a place to reflect and remember.
Today is really a moment to, I think, stop and remember and feel some of that love and support.
This group of special needs adults was feeling the love, stopping for a picture this afternoon at a downtown memorial. They avoided disaster themselves by skipping a trip to the bowling alley on the night of the shootings.
They were planning as they usually do every week, and so a couple of folks that they knew at the bowling alley passed, and so that was the hardest thing.
Now tonight's memorial service gets underway in about an hour. We're live in Lewiston, Maine. John Maroney, NBC 10 Boston.
John, thank you. And Vice President Kamala Harris is also marking 1 year since the mass shooting. In a statement, she says in part, quote, "The Lewiston community has shown incredible unity, resilience, and strength. They have responded by reminding the nation of the unacceptable fact that far too many families have experienced the tremendous pain and trauma caused by the epidemic of gun violence." The ceremony begins tonight at 6 o'clock. You can watch it on our sister station, NECN, or stream it on Peacock.